This is the instructional video on how to perform the mint lip using 8 of the mint 43 centimeter threads. These are the markings for it. I've already injected the face with 50 cc's of 0.5% lidocaine with 1 to 200,000 concentration of epinephrine. And then I prep and drape the face. I like to add some additional numbing to the entrances and exits. Then I make 3 1.5 millimeter punch incisions in the temporal hair, and then pass this temporal needle and then pass the 4 threads on each side. I'm always passing the blunt passer deep subcutaneous, and then you pull back on the blunt passer and allow the sharp cannula to puncture the skin, and then you thread the threads through the cannula and pull out of the cannula. And you want to stay deep around the sides of the eyes. You don't want it to be too close that the thread is visible. Pull the hairs out of the 3 entrances. They always seem to follow the threads in. Then you pull on the 8 U-shaped threads while you push the soft tissue up on the barbs, and then you cut the threads short and release the obvious dimples. And then now you're seeing 4 more threads going in on the right side of the face. I'm always starting superficial over the bone, and then you want to pinch and pull the cheek skin to allow it to go deeper, and you put minimal force so you don't go too deep. You pull back on the blunt passer, poke through the skin with the sharp cannula, and then thread these needles. You want to push the cheek up over the threads, cut back the threads short, and then clean it with peroxide. I like to do the brow lift preferably by injecting the crow's feet and frown line areas with the Botox. This is the morning after before I put some filler and release the remaining dimples. Now you're seeing me release the dimples and a little bit of filler into the finer dimples using a hyaluronic filler, and now you're seeing her after the filler and dimple release, 1 day after before release and after release in addition to filler. So it's 1 day after before the further release and filler, and then after some more filler. And she'll come back in a few more days potentially for some more filler.